And I think, how does like storytelling come in, to help this scenario? And I was just finished reading Psychology of Money,
Mm.
and it talks so heavily about the power of storytelling over data and spreadsheets. What is your, what are your thoughts there on using storytelling to convey some of these thoughts
Well,
from the
let me tell you. Let me give you a story about story here.
perfect.
So let's say you have two characters. One, we'll just call them they're a senior leader marketing executive. They go to one of these events and they see all of these new ideas and insights, and they get really excited about all the possibilities. But then they know, based upon previous historical experience, that a lot of these aren't even going to see the light of day. So they have already begun to shut down of what is possible because of a previous held belief. And so, yeah, they're going to get back, but nothing is really going to change. It's going to be the same exact thing as it was pre-event, as it was post-event. In reality, they probably could have not even attended the event to begin with in the first place. Um, the second, we'll call this the second character here. We'll just say another senior marketing leader, but they have some tools at their disposal. And one of them is, because they have spent some time with us, they have the Exponential Ideas Framework. And so they
Yes.
know that before leaving the event, and particularly as we teach at the end of, say, a day or even a workshop might be a little bit much, but at the end of a day, they can go through the Exponential Ideas Framework so they can capture all of that thinking and feeling in real time, so that when they go back, they're able to communicate with a lot more clarity and control the level of excitement so that they're not unintentionally overwhelming others. And so that ideas model, it's another acronym to where the I is insights. And so, and this works not just for conferences and events, but it works for any type of learning modality, whether you have a banking on change cohort within your organization who is helping others navigate the complexity of change across the organization. That banking on change cohort is committed to continuous education and learning. And so, how do you learn? Podcasts, conversations, articles, etc., videos. But then you can apply it externally too with an event. So you take the top 10 ideas or insights that you gained at the end of a day or the end of an event. And so you're
Mhm.
self regulating, like, here are the top 10 insights that I gained. Then you come through with the D, you decide what are the top three. Here are the top three out of my top 10 that I feel like are going to create the greatest value for my team or for my organization. So you decide those. The the E in ideas, so IDE, the E is now to expand. Expand why you feel like these top three ideas are going to create the greatest value. See, what's happening is no longer are you communicating just, hey, here's what I learned. Here are the top three things I learned, and here why are they important for our team or for our organization? And as a bonus to that, if you're able to communicate that in some type of a story or a narrative, we know it's the why that inspires action, not facts and figures.
Yep.
It's really connecting with the why. So no longer are you communicating, hey, this is what I learned, or hey, here's how we can apply what we've learned. You start the conversation off, here are the top three things I learned, here are why they are important. Furthermore, the A in ideas is now you're providing action. So here's why this is important. And here are a few actions that we can begin to take, or that I recommend that we can take to move forward and make progress. And they're micro actions. And it could be, you know what, I need to go talk to Ted, Bob, and Susie about X, Y, or Z to get their consensus, to see where they're at with this. Well, that's an action item right there, but you're already beginning to frame progress. So within the first 30 days, you're coming back from an event, you're having the action. And then the S is the multiplier, because if you think about this being a framework, IDEA, insights, top 10, decide, top three, expand upon those top three as to why they're important. The A is what are the actions that you can take to begin to create some momentum. And then the S is the multiplier. Who do you need to share this with? already having that is to a degree a multiplying action because you know you're going to have some conversations when you get back,
Yeah.
but you already have that game plan. And it also, too, who do you need to share this with externally? Because if you're sharing this externally with someone that you've met at the conference or the event, you're now creating some accountability.